Right now, you should know that, like, if you are working a 9 to 5 job, you can't have anything luxurious.
Yes.
At the end of the day, that's your 3,000, 4,000 Ghana cedis you are earning a month. It's one night at
It's crazy. One day I gave a security, what me my parking my baby and I'm so 1 CD, 2 CD. Like he was like, I should take my money. I said, nah. That means that's how meet me there today.
Then me go social media, me go share me boyfriend then now ex. We took quite poetry.
Somebody scammed me, like I could crowd. Like my grandpa there, me sure say, obey me and like kete see.
I got his name tatted, so me they could try me. Imagine say, me call weekend and me call open Snapchat. Hey, no, I said like, I'm like. Is it me? No, like let me sleep and wake up again because I don't really understand.
wake up well. You didn't wake up right.
These days, we can crap and life is lifing. Life is lifing. It's crazy. We've been hearing these terms a lot. Today, my guest and I are here to really talk about, is life really lifing right now? The average Ghanaian, what are the struggles we face every single day? Welcome to Spill the Tea, sis, with your girl Abena Pacey. This show is proudly brought to you by Marie Stopes International Ghana. And anytime you're having issues about your sexual and reproductive health, that should be your number one stop. Now, these guests, they've been here already. And when they were here the last time, they set the whole place on fire. They are back here. And we're about to spill more tea. So please don't go anywhere. Just grab a cup of coffee or some tea or some juice or whatever. And let's get into it. Welcome back.
I'm Mary Hyde, and you can get me on social media as Brown Hyde.
I'm Harriet Dufie. You can get me on Snapchat as Sadufie Sakos. Yeah.
Okay, guys, my name is Bella Ajaman. I am an actress, and all my social handles are Bella Ajaman.
Right now, people are saying that life is lifing. Is life really lifing?
Can you explain life is lifing?
Like, things are so difficult. You cannot even go through, like, everybody is suffering one way or the other.
Come out of your house, 1,000 Ghana is finished.
Yes. It's crazy.
It's crazy, I know.
Like right now, 10,000 cedis is the new 1,000 Ghana.
Exactly.
1,000 Ghana is the new 100 cedis. 10,000, 10 cedis and put your mobile.
Right now, when you go to the restaurant or you go to the club at night, like anywhere you go, you can't dash a security man 1 CD anymore. Even 5 CDs, an insult to them. It's 20 CDs, 30 CDs, 50 CDs. For real. Like one day I gave a security, wabwa me my parking my baby and I'm so 1 CD, 2 CD. Like he was like, I should take my money. I said, daddy. I said, nah. That means I sky meet me there today. Pure takra meet me there toana. I'm sorry. Me nim say life is life.
Life is really life, because to say gobe crowd to me talk gobe 10 CDs so.
King K, even King K. You know, when at first when you were broke, if you don't have any money and you have 5 CD, you can buy King K 1 CD, Chinam 3 CDB. Right now, dear, King K, cocoa, even porridge,
even cocoa,
porridge, yeah.
Gary, yes, even Gary. To say dear, unless Ukopesa already makes one, we know how to turn off and yes,
you would need 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's crazy, And then let's talk about the issue about even unemployment and all of that. Right now, you will go to school, you graduate, you get first class, no job.
I didn't even get in the first class, but
some people I get to know. Some people I get in
first class at Cho.
People I get in first class.
It was my time. I'm saying my time in the first class, and the first class. So be saying
people still get first class, and then you come out, and then there's no
job. Yeah,
and then because of that, it is bringing a lot of desperation that is driving people to do all sorts of things. Do you understand? Just like we were talking about the last time. Like people are doing so many things to be able to meet up to the standard of living right now. Yeah. And in this situation, you are like what's happening?
you spend more than you earn.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because Charlie,
Honestly, just imagine working
I'm even
with
depressed.
someone and you are being paid 1,000 Ghana cedis, but you need to look good for the job. You need to maintain your
Dress
hair, your
code.
nail, and 1,000 Ghana cedis a month. You would always need to look good for you get new clothes and stuff. Okay, now the kakra.
What job
you
pays
end
1,000 Ghana cedis?
Trust me, people.
There are
People
jobs,
are-
monthly
there are-
jobs.
There are
Yes.
jobs that even pay 400
yes.
cedis, 300 cedis. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm not joking. This security job. Oh, they play. She no. You
Yes,
see,
I say, she's not
she's
struggling.
struggling.
She's not struggling.
You're not
I'm
struggling.
struggling.
You're not
I'm
struggling.
struggling, but I didn't know that. I thought it's from
It's that
3,000, like corporate is
Hey,
from
you
3,000.
see, she's in a different
for
Ghana.
you.
You know, actually, the Ghana we are inside right now, like there are
Their
two.
faces,
Yes.
There are two parts. You know, we have the people that because how can you be thinking that somebody starts
No,
3,000?
corporate.
They're starting.
Corporate.
Do you
like
know
corporate
even
jobs.
sellers at banks take 1,500 cedis?
Some even
It's
take
Some
true.
take
600.
It's true.
1,200. Some
It's
take
true.
1,000 cedis.
Was
And
it not?
some
Was it
even
not on this
get
same?
paid on commission?
Yeah,
So
was it not
imagine
on
you
this
know-
same social media that someone came to tweet the last time on X that lawyers are being paid? That was the shock of my life. Some lawyers are being paid like 1,200 cedis, and I'm
yes.
like, hey, I was shocked. Then it was a whole debate,
yes.
and then someone was like, someone made a tweet was like, please, I really need this information as soon as possible because my life is on it right now. I'm going to apply for law school. Kindly confirm if it's true that
many
lawyers are
lawyers?
taking
Yes.
1,200
If
cedis.
it's
And I was like shooked because, hey, so all this pressure from, sorry, grandpa, sorry. All this pressure from my grandpa, go and do law.
it actually depends on where you find yourself. That's the problem right now. Is where you find yourself. Because there are people, that's why there are certain works, certain jobs. It's really advisable to have connections. Most of the times when it comes to this work, like medicine, like doctors, nurses, lawyers, you know, those engineer, accountants, most of them that go into it right now are people that have parents that are lawyers, people that have
Yes.
parents that are doctors. So they know, you know, connections where they can put you. But excuse me to say, oh, you're in Foba. Your mother doesn't have anything, your father doesn't have anything, you want to go and do law, you finish and end up at city council, your friend is saying, Medina Circuit Court, taking as little as 800 cedis. It's not joke. Oh.
Yes, they are.
800 cedis is outrageous.
It's not play. It's not play. Things are actually happening. That's
See,
3,000.
because
If
of
people
how,
are being paid 3,000, you think some of them will not be happy?
because of how hard it is.
I know people. I
to,
think people.
to cope with some amount of money. People are even entering into the market world. For example, you would see a nurse selling perfumes, and because the pay is not even enough.
Everybody is
Yeah,
trying
it's
to do a
it's
side
entrepreneurship,
yes.
business.
Right now,
not
everybody
even
who has completed university, like me, I'm talking about my badge right now. I'm not even graduated yet. I'm now going to do my graduation. Everybody's opening shops, nails. If not
As they
nails,
should.
salon, hair. If it's not hair, makeup. If it's not, because Charlie, that
It's
five, that
easy.
8 to 5 job,
9
no,
to 5.
n-
9 to 5.
it's not doing nothing. Like it's not doing anything. And these are some of the things that governments have to address. We can't put all the burden on the government, surely, because government can't give everybody jobs. But these are certain things that has to be addressed. We need to ask for accountability. We want to know what the government is doing with our money.
Governments. What
But I
are you
think
doing
some
with our
people are
money?
also in corporate jobs and they are earning good money. It's just that the cost of living is expensive in general. The cost of living, your rent, food we buy, all these things is expensive. I remember I did exchange program in Benin, and in Benin, when you give somebody 20,000 CFA, they'll tell you that they don't have change because it's so big. Like the way here you give pure water, money 200 cedis. So Benin is Because people are using in Benin, they don't use that paper. The 20,000 CFA, the 10,000 CFA. They don't use it. It's the coins that is circulating. You can use coins to buy a cheque, proper cheque with cocoa and everything, and you enjoy. But when it comes here, it's like we use the paper more than the big currencies more than the smaller ones, and I think maybe that's also a problem for us.
But do you think that this problem is only centered in just Accra and not just the other parts of the?
Well,
No, it's everywhere. If Ghana is
People say Accra is where the pressure is.
Yeah, because
it's everywhere,
almost
but
everybody has moved to Accra for greener pastures. So obviously,
there's
the
a lot.
pressure
There's
is-
a lot of
pressure
pressure.
here.
There's no grass stuff, so where's the greener pastures coming from?
I don't
There's
know
no
who
grass
tell
to
them,
even
but some
graze.
people are making
No, they
it.
feel
We
like
hear
they feel
stories
like
where,
in Accra. There's more exposure. There's more
Yeah.
opportunities. Like that's how they. I mean, I don't see it that way though. But that's how people see
But
it.
in Accra, there's opportunities. We know some of our actresses, the likes of Fela and all those people. They all say that they moved from Volta region and they came to Accra and they are making it. We have musicians who have come to Accra and they are making it. So in Accra, it's like everything is happening here. So if you have a dream,
That again boils down to the government. Why
Yes.
should you center everything in Accra when you
Yeah.
can
No,
do other things
I think every
outside?
country, the
It's
capital
it's
is every
centralized,
country.
right?
Yes.
It's not mainly because of the government. You know, everyone would want to come to Accra.
That's the
to
capital
develop.
of Ghana,
Yes,
yeah.
and
No,
then
it doesn't
they
mean
all-
because it's the capital, it should be the only one that is so developed. It
No,
doesn't
there-
also
there-
mean that
there are other regions
if
that are
if there are
developed, but-
if there are the things, if let's say the things that we have in Accra here, even if we can have half of it or even a quarter of it in certain parts of Ghana, you don't think
what things exactly are you talking about? What kind of
everybody-
things are you talking about? Because I think Kumasi also has
Yes, it's
almost
right now-
plenty things that
just
Accra
right
a
has.
now-
human
right
mentality.
now,
We
yes,
all want to move to Accra because
when
we
we-
all think Accra is Accra.
Yeah, Accra is
Yes.
German.
I'm done with school. Let's say I'm going to after national service, I'm going to look for a job. You think my salary will be 3,000? Oh, no.
Unless you
My
are
salary
there.
my salary will not even be up to 2,000 cedis.
But sometimes no, it's not. It's
I
not
know,
always.
that's
It
not
depends
always
on
the
where.
way. friend.
No,
It's not
That's
always the
okay.
truth though. It depends
Baby,
on your.
okay.
It depends on
National
where
service.
your
Set
experience.
life.
Yes.
Do you understand?
And they took him abroad, like the people I know, and the people I know,
it
they
depends
enjoy,
on the
you
place.
know.
But we are
Yes,
talking about
you know,
the
some people are just really
Maybe,
lucky in this
yeah,
life. Do you
maybe my
understand?
circle is-
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
you
your
see,
circle is.
that's the thing.
Yeah, let me
You
see.
there are
understand?
people in Ghana that are actually enjoying, like they don't.
Yeah,
but
they
we are
don't-
talking about the average Ghanaian.
And and what I usually like to advise young people I meet. So my sister, usually they say I pressure her. I put a lot of pressure on
Yeah.
her, but I tell her that sometimes people say there are no jobs in Ghana, but online when you check this, sometimes there are jobs there.
Yeah.
How you've structured your CV, the experiences that you have would all push you to getting jobs at the right places, like the good places, because there are jobs that even when you are starting, they can give you as much as 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cities. But then if you don't have that experience at all, you are now coming to this is your first job that you're actually coming to do. You don't have any experience at all. You don't expect them to be giving you
Yeah.
that kind of money, right? And then
But
here like
gradually-
the case that most of these young people, sometimes our CVs are so bad. So someone could be there, they've actually done a lot of little jobs, they have the experience, but then the CV is so bad that if you send it to a potential employer, almost sure there's nothing to employ you on. Do you understand? It's not serious, it's not looking serious, like you're playing. So some people are there are two categories. Some people are there, they actually have the experience because they've done little gigs, and then when they get the job, they're actually going to do it very well.
Yeah.
But then the CV is so bad that as an employer, immediately you see it. And then there are some people that they don't have the experience like that, but their CVs are so good. So once you see it, you just want to employ that person. And then when they get that opportunity, they can come and blend on the job. There are some people that they even go ahead and lie so much on their CV. When they get to that's when they see the real. Do you understand? So one of the advice that me personally I'll give to the young people seeking for employment and all of that, make sure that at least you get some training or your CV and all of that, so that you can present yourself very well. Because this Accra life is really lifing. So
It's really
anything to make life a
easy.
little bit easy for you.
It's really
You need to.
Is at first when I came to university in level 100, that was 2021. There about level 100, you could go out like to expensive places, you eat, you drink wine, champagne, and it will cost you like about 400 cedis, 500 cedis. Now you leave the house, not even expensive. I'm hungry,
place.
let me just go and look for some fufu to eat. By the time you leave there, 1,200 gone.
It's
Like,
crazy.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
But even if level 100, you can pay for 500 cities. That means
herself,
you
life is
money.
not life.
Yeah, you have money. Level 100, 500 cities.
Oh
Life is
no,
not
but
like it for
I
her.
have parents. I mean,
So you are DB.
no,
Yeah,
I'm not
DB.
DB. I have boyfriend.
Hey.
They've left me.
Oh, then boyfriend, thank you. That level 100,
Life
we're
is
able
life
to
in-
afford.
they've left
Their
Yeah.
life is like right now. Dear, hey, sometimes I can even see my Snapchat 2
Memories.
years ago, and I'm like, hey, me and Pam in here. Like you see the difference. Like,
So should we say that the boys are helping the girls
oh,
making
of
life?
course, hey, yeah. So me, hey, please, me, I'm not an independent woman.
Or girls' wife?
I'm not fighting with anybody
for independent woman
no,
position.
No.
Right, but what experience, personal, like a personal experience that you go into a situation and you realize that Charlie, hey, I'm going through it.
There was one time, at first, like I said earlier, in level 100, we used to go out, my friend and I, we used to go to club, we used to buy bottles, Hennessy and things. Like,
Hey,
it was crazy. Then, just recently, like, I think like 3 months ago, I went to the club and we didn't even mean to go and buy anything. We were waiting for somebody and I ordered for water. So when I ordered for the water, I didn't even drink the water. We were leaving and then they brought the bill. The bill was 55 cedis.
Just water.
Yeah, for the water. And it wasn't this Vena or Belacqua, or it wasn't any. It's some small water. I called the waitress. I'm like, please, is this my bill or is somebody else's bill? Because I don't understand. I just ordered for water. Like, I was so concerned. That's when I knew that, no.
It's not that easy.
Like, things are expensive
Like,
now.
things are outrageously expensive. Because why are you selling water for me for 55 cedis? And I'm not talking about this Vena Belacqua water or a very small, tiny bottle like this. I brought the water. I didn't drink the water. I brought it home. It was in my fridge for like 2 weeks. And then anybody that enters my room, I tell them like, oh, I bought this water from Mood Bar. It's 55 cedis. I bought this because I just couldn't bring myself to understand that I bought water for 55 cedis.
Maybe that's the water that Jesus was promising to give to us.
The life is not life in, and then people will be saying that, oh, it's the government, but some of us are attitude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's also address
It's
this
an
issue of
attitude,
Ghanaians
like,
being really greedy.
they
Like,
are
we are
so-
so greedy. Just look at the COVID situation and this particular thing. Anytime I remember, it's amazing. We were all just there normal. All of a sudden, they say COVID has come.
Yes.
Hand sanitizer
Yes.
rose from like 20 cedis to 200. I was about to say something. Cedis.
People's status, they had this
The
thing,
face shield.
that thing. So they say they have like 250,000. I'm like, hey, what is happening? Am I the only person who didn't do that business or what?
No smart. People are so.
Nose mask was like
they were
10
selling it in
cedis.
bundles, so
One single nose mask was 5 cedis, 10 cedis.
And then
And
the
now
one
it's
that's
3,
facial.
now like 4 is 1 cedis and people are not even buying.
Buying.
Like
It's-
Ghanaians, I feel like some Ghanaians are so greedy that any opportunity they get, they just
Yeah.
like
Very
to
bad.
use it and then like inflate prices and all of that.
Similar thing happened at Vendor Vault this year. You know, there was no water because it was only Belacqua that was supplying water for the whole program. And then the water, like they ran out of water. So now the people that were selling things over the, is it vendor vaults? Or that's the name, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, Dorsey's thing.
Dorsey's
vendor.
thing this year.
Poral's pitch.
Poral's pitch this year, that's the name, Poral's pitch. So the people that were selling, the vendors that were selling other things, because they saw that, there's no water, now they went into the mall and they went to bring water, and now they were selling it for 15 cedis, 20 cedis.
And at the mall, the water is cheap. When you buy water from the mall, it's cheap.
I remember
Like,
when
Ghanaians just take advantage of everything.
Everything.
And they blame the government for everything. Like,
one thing that
fix your
shocked me the
attitude.
most this year, I remember, like, I was so shocked because I couldn't believe it. We went to Afajato. After climbing this thing, getting to the top, obviously you are tired, you are frustrated, you are like, you feel like you should let me just vanish from there so that I'll go to my house or something. And then you finally meet water. I said, thank God, because you didn't bring the water that you brought from at the down part of the mountain is way gone, it's finished. Then I get there and I see these guys hello. I said, thank you, Jesus. Please give me one bottle of water. After opening it and drinking, let me see. I say, I see 20 cedis, or say 30 cedis. And it's this small,
Like small ones.
and how me see, but now they are grown and saying, or say I'm serious, Mrs. saying, are they insurance free him from?
Yeah.
Where's the water coming from? Is it like water of life?
when you say it, they want to get angry. I should be able to question, it's my
Why
money.
it's so expensive?
Because that particular water is like 2 cedis, 50%. You are selling it for 20
cedis.
Why?
At least 5
Ghanaians
cedi.
would always want to add.
But and they know
enough
you
profit.
need it, especially when you
Exactly.
need
You
something.
need it.
Let
You
your
need
car
it.
spoil
They'll take
by the
advantage of
roadside.
you.
It's always
Mechanic be but
outrageous.
right there, no, then it's at 30 BB, no 1,000. Just because at that point
You need
he
it.
knows that you need
You
him.
really
It's
need
really,
it.
really bad.
That day I was shocked. They'll tell you that they use the same way you are tired. They use their strength to
Yeah.
carry the woman. See, at least 10 cedis, 20 Ghana cedis for 2 cedis. Oh, bossu. When you finish, you come and blame government. But
You know,
we
right?
are
That's
Akufo-Addo
why
is
you're
really
doing it to
suffering.
your own.
we are
Akufo-Addo is
own
suffering.
enemies.
So there was this time here I went to search for a menu for a restaurant because I had wanted to go there with my friends. And then we got searching for water. 60 cedis.
For water.
Water. And the water no crano. And yeah, big water. Because of the water in my imagine is a honum kwani beko de menko. Just water.
Yes.
So you can imagine a journey price a bear.
So say when it
But
comes to
we'll go to a restaurant, and then you see, after you've ordered the food and then your bill has come. I remember there was some time went out and the bill came and it was 4,444 Ghana cedis.
who are your friends and where do
And-
you guys go to? Because
like
And
to
the
know.
VAT alone was 400 cedis.
which can
yes,
buy another
VAT.
food.
yeah,
VAT.
but that's another issue.
VAT 400 cedis.
COVID levy.
Who ordered for the VAT? Like, do you know what 400 cedis can do for me? Then you say tourist levy. Do I look like I'm coming from somewhere? How am I in Ghana here and you're taxing me for tourism? Who is touring where?
It's crazy, but
And when you
even
ask the waitress, they all look surprised as if they don't know.
they
what
don't
to
even know. They don't know. They are just there doing their job. They don't know. But these are even some luxuries that people who can afford it. Actually, let's talk about the real things. Rent is another issue. Hey, right now, if you are looking for a place in this Accra here, you go and see some house that.
It doesn't look anything like the amount
And it's
mentioned.
1,005 cedis a month. Does it make sense?
See, the truth of the matter is some agents, right? Maybe I'll be 800. Oh, then we'll be between the 1,000.
And
on, dear,
that's the Ghanaian attitude.
Yes,
Like,
our own people are
we
killing
are so
us.
wicked though, don't you guys think? Like Ghanaians are really, really
always
wicked
want
people.
to take advantage of little things.
They
Oh no, you owe 1,000, someone will come.
Let me
1,000,
correct you
it's
there
even good.
before people come and kill me. Some Ghanaians, please.
Yeah,
Some Ghanaians are really wicked.
Yes.
Because why?
Sometimes it's so bad.
And-
And because of the agent's fee, they would want to charge so much that they would get more than what they should get, and then they'll go behind even and take money from the house owners.
Landlords.
Yes,
Yeah.
the landlord.
Yeah, and they take money from you, the client,
the client,
and they take money from the
landlord.
landlord too.
Viewing fee.
And they don't have a house, so they don't have anything, and they're just
Especially
enjoying.
the houses and the hostels around UPS, like where
You
they
are very
right
specific
now,
with
no,
your thing.
I know because
Yeah,
I
that's
want
all
them to
her
know.
receipts,
I
like,
want them to
it's
know that I
very
know
good.
what I'm talking about. You know, they know that this is student-dominated area, so no matter how high it is, you definitely get somebody to
Someone
come.
coming. Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense because why am I paying for a room? Just a room, not chamber and hall. There's nothing. 4,000, 5,000
So serious.
For a semester.
for a semester.
A semester is like 3 months. Or
Yeah. Sometimes for UPSA. It depends. You know those roasted plantains that we used to buy 1 cedi, 2 cedi. Now 70 pesos. Hey,
Hey.
7 cedis. It's not even the full one.
slice.
For one?
Yes.
For one, the sliced one. 7 cedis. When you ask the woman will tell you that, hey, dollar cost. Now you plantain
Like,
roaster, what is your own with dollar? Like
Dollar is up.
As a Ghanaian, yeah, we are always talking about dollar.
yeah,
But we
that
are
one
Ghanaians,
too.
so we
Yeah,
have
everything
to-
of
we
ours
have
is
to-
like
yes.
It's dollar.
it's dollar.
people are
dollar.
paying.
Even now, rent,
I think
you
we
have to
should
pay in
try
dollar.
and trade in our
our
currency.
currency.
I've seen some other countries who are trading in their currencies now.
And it's making sense. It's helping the economy.
Because if you trade in your currency, it makes things cheaper.
I think
But now
this
that
thing-
you change everything to dollar, the difference and all that,
And it's so
it makes
huge. Right
things
now,
really
$1 is
expensive.
like almost 16 cedis.
almost
Yes.
And then we are spending Ghana cedis, but then we are doing business in
Dollars.
dollars.
This
That's
thing-
crazy.
Some house owners, the landlords, some even charging
In dollars,
Oh,
yes.
they see this conje.
This
Yeah.
thing, this thing,
Asamo.
it has been addressed several times.
And the apartment
Several
you
times.
visit, maybe you want to go somewhere, is in dollars.
Dollars.
Why is it not in
As a
cedis?
Ghanaian,
Resorts,
You
living
know,
in
are
yeah,
charging
yeah.
in dollars.
And local tourism is also very expensive. If you are home, you want to go out with your friends, visit a beach somewhere, go for some apartment somewhere, just go and have fun for the weekend. Even a day at a hotel is like, I think the lease is like 2,000 cedis
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something for
Just
a
imagine.
night. 2,000 cedis. So let's say you want to spend the weekend, that's like 6,000 plus food, your transportation, your fuel there, like
and you would have
you
to have fun
Uncle
as
Udi
well.
go Dubai crank for real.
Exactly.
Udi
Like,
go Dubai,
exactly.
okay?
Right now, you should know that, like, if you are working a 9 to 5 job, you can't have anything luxurious.
Fun.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
true.
You can't have anything luxurious. Like, you can't. Because at the end of your day, that's your 3,000, 4,000 Ghana cedis you are earning a month. It's one night at
It's crazy.
Safari Valley. It's expensive.
And that's
Aside
why
locations.
people are just like resorting to all sorts of means to make
Make
ends
money,
meet because like the pressure that is coming
Pressure.
from
Scammers,
life
not
itself.
doors. Scammers. Somebody scammed me.
Online.
So
What's the tea? Spill it.
normally, if I buy a car, I buy cars on Gigi, cause me, I don't know. Like my first car, I bought it on.
Before you continue, Obiani the issue so because I thought she was coming to say normal way now. Cars are same now. But you continue with your tea.
shocking me.
So my fourth car I wanted to buy, I was like, okay, it's my birthday, I want to do something nice for myself. And Gigi, it's called Gigi. I was chatting with a certain guy, old man. I got the old man. So normally you let a person meet you with the car at the mall or any other person. The man is like, oh, they bill me ra, me ma me mbamo, me bre. I don't know when you miss me titi. Then. I said, oh, okay, cool. So I'll come and meet you wherever you are. So I went with my mechanic. We got there and the man didn't come with the car. And I'm like, but damn, but your car no way. And he's like, car ni dear me pese ejuma for no more has say no be hu se me ton me car because me penny mu pa and then and I'm like, oh okay, me because he was old, no, I believed everything he says. So and normally I record everything, but because oya akokra no me pese me record, like I feel sad say me record akokra. But I have his pictures and everything. I wish you can see this. I have your pictures, everything. Everything. My Mrs. I research be a anyways. So we decided that okay, since I had some of the money in my account and I was holding 30,000 cedis cash. And I said, okay, cool. I didn't want him to sell the car because it was a good deal. So I said, okay, then I'll give him the 30,000 cash. He should give me the car papers because I need something. Like we have to exchange something, and let's go to the bank so that I remove everything for him and take the car home. And he's like, no, bank ne kra no, oma pon, ana me de car, ana ma ye senti no, o de mami sika no, mema o papers no, o chena no patututu, na de wako yi sika no o bank aba, na o de wabefa car no. And I said, okay, cool. And I said, so where is the car? And also, well, baby, I went to see it. And I said, okay, cool. And I took the papers. I like cars, so I like buying cars. So Michelle Bibia, now everything was authentic, it was correct. Like everything was just JJ. Everything is correct. You see DVLA, the time they took it from the port, like you have to check all those things. And my man is 30,000. So he was with some guy or Seneba. So he said the son should follow me. Maybe I'm a fraudster. So the son should follow me to my house and check my house so that I don't take his papers away. Because if I take the papers away, you can't sell the car. So we're in the Uber going back. And I told my mechanic that only guy named check, he say, is the car really there? And I say, Oma tona, ding. And I'm see, okay, cool. So me, I was still reading. I like checking things. So I was still checking all those things. And only guy in here. According to my mechanic, guy ni see no moto bi fa no na param. Omukoi. Right there. I knew I've been threaded.
Yes, but did you were you not seeing the red flags?
You see, the thing that got me was that it was an old man.
Hey.
And I wasn't thinking that I could cry like he'll be in his 50s, like late 50s, getting to 60. So my grandpa there, me nya sure say obey me akola kete say
because even in your stories I could just tell, like at this point again I'm like nah,
you know, yeah. So I was telling a friend of mine, he's like, nah, Bella, do this kind of
maybe
I'm
they
like,
blew something on you or
Maybe
something.
they hypnotized you or something.
They hypnotized you for sure because
I didn't cry, I didn't do anything. I just went.
you just gave it away.
I just go the craze normally.
I like it was really sad for me, but like me dream one, and all these things is because of hardships. Now I could cry there and can will fraud the family, but because of
some people are just wicked, and you hardship. They're just wicked people.
Because
do you understand? By this time, we share fear this coming thing.
Yes.
Or DSC.
So I started following up on those things. The guy that was some also a computer guy. So it was some software being a number mommy. Also computer guy. I paid him. Let's follow the guy. Let's do this. Also a fraud.
Oh,
and your
life was really life.
I said,
at that time.
2023, yeah, me feel life was life.
Because this one, there are serious issues.
So even I was the one that made the church know that the guy is a fraud. Because I used to complain. I'm like, nah, I've told him to do this. I'm not getting the result. The pastor will be like, oh, no, don't worry. Oh, or a computer guy, or a genius, or a hacker. No, they men worry. Then even when I went to the police station, I told them about the guy and everything. They were even interested in him that, oh, why not me a Juma saying they're linking in my like, you know, all those things. Meanwhile, also city, even the church crowd, so I made all those things come out because of my complaints, and then with Daniel said them. So life is hard. It's hard. Like sometimes I can just be there and I'll be wondering, and I'm like, to me cry, my birthday cry, man, talk man, who can I heading like, like.
That was like I can imagine.
Yeah, like you can just speak Uber or just be normal. Like to say nyama bi mu kwen here we asimu. You don't need to.
But it's when you go through those things that you realize that it's like
like if I wasn't interested in buying a car, I had an interest and they played on my interest. So if I wasn't interested, I could make
dreams. It's your fault they did that to you.
Like I started blaming myself. I'm like, maybe
I just wicked people.
Like, I started blaming myself. I started thinking, I'm like,
it's something
like
that
I
you
don't
can
understand.
Afford. So far as you can afford it, that's no.
I don't understand. I didn't understand like people why.
You
like,
were unfortunate enough to meet evil people that tried to take advantage of the fact that you needed something.
So next time you should just know that the young scammers, they grow to become old.
Scammers, yes. They are the same people that have grown to become the old man you are feeling pity for.
So talking about the scam issue, I remember somewhere 2-3 years ago, I was dating one guy. So he wanted to renovate his place. He wanted a dining set. So he had spoken to me about it. I said, okay, we should go to the mall, go and get it. So he was there and then I said Gigi or something.
This Gigi.
Who dining sets, we almost 1,200. I think it was 6 or something. 6 seats. And then he called me, Harry, who dining sets, Gigi, almost 1,200. Shall I get it? I said, oh, it's a cool price. Why not? And he's like, okay, sure. And I'm like, okay, sure. I was actually somewhere, so I didn't really want to talk that much. I said, okay, get it. Why not? It's cool. And he's like, okay, sure. Then the guy says he should send him half. When he brings the sets, then he pays the half. I tried to say he's going to take pictures from places, and or they are Breno, or they are sending it on to who he's interested. He's like, oh, I want to get it. So, or send this kind of my boy. No. The guy in the number from Emma, he said, when he gets there, he should call me. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Then I cried, and he'll call the guy, oh, yeah, what I say? Oh, they say, yeah, about the bedroom says, yeah. And then he realized so fast that it was coming. And then he called me, like, Harry,
yes,
what my ass coming you?
What my ass coming? I mean, who did you know?
It's a me, baby, and you sent me. No, but you should have thought of it. And then told me not to. I said,
if you didn't think of it,
when they get, even when they get something small, they are happy because a day, woman is 600.
Free money.
Some money way to or the bomber. Like a baby, but it's about time they stop. Charlie, everybody is working hard. Everybody is working hard.
When he realized it was a scam and he called the guy there, or Fred, so he would pick up. And it's like, boss, Charlie, we are now the agent, no boss, Charlie,
they actually admit when they see that you call them, they admit it.
I'll take it, no, say person, so I'm too come, or the sending.
Or the sending, no.
So that boy in the car, so no crowd, breast, no crowd.
But these people, they're making life difficult for people that sell online, no, because personally, like this, I have an online store and it's really difficult because every single time people are thinking that you will scam them and then you are legit too and you know right now we even have scam customers.
Of course.
Yes.
They just prank like especially those of us that have stores and then do payments on delivery. Hey, you can go and get there. The dispatch will get there. You call them like another person will also just take the thing. If it's an outfit, try it on. Take pictures and then give it back and say it didn't fit me. I don't like it. Hey, like it's crazy. Like it's really crazy. Sometimes too, these dispatch, if you don't have a personal dispatch that you're working with, and you say, please, when you get there, take the money from me. They'll say, go. We'll send I'll send her the money, or I'll send the money. Then the dispatch, because it's not your personal one, they'll just leave.
Yes.
And then the money never comes. It's crazy.
It's crazy. But
I
think say you should let your viewers know that if OBS had an own jai, it's
not
funny.
Though. Like,
it's not funny. It's not funny.
We are all struggling.
Not funny. We are all struggling. We are all in Ghana. No,
the funny thing is that it's not about what you say. And you're the overcome.
No, but we are all struggling. No, it's a Also, bro,
yes.
nobody is higher than anybody. We are all suffering. It's
on,
just that
on
maybe-
different levels. Do you understand? On different,
levels,
We're all
yes.
suffering on different
On
levels.
a
It's not-
businessman who has like they don't know so bre, obi so no oye mason, or no so bre, carpenter bre, obi a bre, CEOs, obi a bre. But the fact that they can be able to afford something or do something, and you say, omuko sikado or form, so maybe your mindset, no, was kind to no chale, mamen jino, obenya bi, no, obi a bre.
Okay, let's talk about sometimes too. Just on a regular day, you just wake up. You are going about your daily activities. Everything is just going wrong. Like everything is going wrong. Like, have you been in that situation before where right from the moment that you woke up, you can't find this, you can't find that. Immediately you were going out, something happened. Like the whole
now you
day
are
just
feeling like you are cursed, and then you start thinking, why did I do something to some? So let me tell you a story.
spill the tea, sis.
When I was in SHS, like Form 1, we were all new, and then we had come. But you know, when you come like this, you have cliques, you see, you have your squad and things. So we were in class and we were making noise at prep. And then there was this girl that she's not in our class. She came to our class, come and prep. And then she was telling us that we are making noise. And then Mamaga, of course, I'm like, what does she mean by we are making noise? How can you leave your class and come and prep in my class and tell me that I'm making noise? So we're having an argument back and forth. And then this girl just looked at us, like me and my friends, like, do you know who I am? You see. You know, SHS, Form 1. So me too, I was like, who are you? Who do you also know who I am? You know, we're having this argument. So the next day when we woke up, I had running stomach.
Hey.
My friend had hit herself. She has a cut.
Hey.
Like everything was just going bad. Like,
Why is this spiritual? This
Hey,
is spiritual
look
matter
at the
because
spiritual will see.
because it's not small. I got into trouble. They took me to DC. Like, in the same day, a whole lot was happening. Like, just a whole lot. I was getting suspended. Like,
but you think that's connected? Don't you think they are your own actions?
you
or-
see, so that day in particular, everything was just going wrong.
Yeah.
So now I was thinking that, hey, what if the
the
girl
girl cares.
the girl, she
Because
actually
you will
meant-
see
she actually meant
it's
what
it's
she
a
said,
big
because
word.
things are happening to me. Like, from the day we woke up, I got punished because I remember that morning, because I had running stool, I was late. So now my house mistress had to punish me on top of the running stool. I went to class. I was kneeling down in gravels. I was reading the same day.
Plenty things.
Just a lot of
Like
things.
it just happens, and
It
then
just
you just
happens.
start questioning.
And you are questioning, like, what is going on? Hey, why have I done something? Have I been cursed? Or did I say something to somebody? You just be thinking so much. Like, it do happen sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
it
Harriet,
does.
you were going to say something.
Yeah, so I remember one time I had to go to the shop. So I woke up, I was so angry. Right?
After
When
waking up.
I was so angry. When I was going, so I bought the trust key. Kaka no kwa na ejina. Na driver na si. Na wako check bibi. Kan kode me boo. I was so angry. When I went kind of corner name kakra, I saw the copy movie. I saw for that day my day was so messed up. I got to the shop and then one man came to the shop. He wanted to get something. The me pay way for way to go for mommy. Then my day got messed up the whole time. So when I go home in the evening, I was asking myself, is it a bad day or what? Because even when I went to the shop, things were not really, really good that day. So I was like, that day, I felt so bad. I wanted to cry, but I had to keep the hope. Yes, I'm swan. And you're okay, mommy. And me call social media. Oh. Now, within that week, I had an attitude. I was so angry. Then, because social media, because share my boyfriend, then now ex, we took quite brooch.
When you guys were dating?
Yes, well, why you to quite brooch?
Hey!
Then, my friend, my girlfriend. She said, "Me perceive me home hard, but no, I didn't."
Hey, but
It's not hard.
crazy. That's
The hard
crazy.
is not
Like
hard.
someone that you were dating and pamper. Well, what were you
like I to say no.
This is to let you know that men are wicked.
Men are wicked. Men are
Should I
wicked.
sleep and
They'll
wake up
forever
again
be
or what?
wicked.
And I'm like, oh, maybe and you know what? no.
Someone that like, when was the last time you heard from the person before
Many
that?
nipa kona kasa Wednesday. Makoni like we went to cinema Saturday. Makoda ho Friday. Many na kasa Wednesday. Thursday, Friday. Me call Snapchat. They all ho mama no.
Like how did you go through that?
Seriously, it was hell. I had to portray that, me okay, but within me, Sometimes me room, I'm always alone. There, I feel like, should I drink poison? Because this the pain was like someone that you really liked or call like. You wouldn't even not necessarily that you want to marry, but the betrayal and stuff.
Yeah,
it messed my day up the whole time. Me call back them say no, and no because was snapping a leg and a location at that honum. And nipa was me na kasa just Wednesday. So that day, that week I had an attitude. So I got his name tatted. So me they got me. Imagine me call weekend and me they got trend. Me call open Snapchat.
She's trying to find it. At least it was at a place where you can easily cover it. Wow.
Me call open Snapchat. No. I said like I'm like is it me? No, like let me sleep and wake up again because I don't really understand.
Wake up well. You didn't wake up right.
And then I deliberately sent him a text. Enjoy your stay. He's like, sure, madam.
Hey! This nigga is savage.
I took a screenshot of it because Miriam feed that somewhere last year.
So are you healed?
That's so savage.
I'm healed.
Are you sure?
I'm okay. I'm
so
healed.
What can we do? What can we do?
So right now you're on the street.
Are you sure?
And
I'm healed.
You're paying them back.
The thing is the betrayal, right?
Yeah.
You betrayed me so bad. And then, one funny thing. After everything, this guy still came into, it's not what you think.
You didn't insult him.
No, I would keep it cool. Me, so I told months I am here, but deep down, you
just had to be a lady in that situation, and
I kept it so cool. It's good. It's
very
good.
demure.
Yeah.
Very demure, very mindful.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then it messed my day up. Like not just my
That's
day.
why not day.
Everyone around me who like one funny thing. When I saw his video, I didn't really know he was married because I checked and then I saw something
married. He was married before he was.
He married her here before they went.
But was that when you were in the relationship or before he was with you? He was married before you met him.
No. He married her
when you guys were.
Hey, right? Hey, Charlie.
At the latter part, no marrying, they went.
Why you don't check his phone?
No, I wouldn't. I don't like to poke my nose into your personal because, like, me in person, me who be na. Me drain that my because I'm an overthinker. So me who be I would always think about it, and I won't ask you a question. I can wait like 6 months. No, maybe say a question about it because I will think a lot about it because I want to ask you something now. Meaning so won't mean chantro. Sana na ma degi huno krene woman kasa. So I never went through his phone to see whether he's married or not. But I saw signs and then I asked, he's like, oh no, why would you think me worried? I think I said, okay, sure.
Men.
My perplexed. My mom's favorite word. My perplexed.
Very overwhelming.
I felt so betrayed by the family. Not just him.
Because they knew you.
Yes, I went there. And then he's forcing me, let's go and see my mother. She misses you. Let's go and see my mother. So I didn't even, I'm like,
mother needs name. Like,
I said,
what is this?
But not, like, what do you think? Like, girls, like, right now, are girls going through these things a lot? Like,
yes. See, he can know you. Just say know all your family members and then my sister forgets.
Right now, that's not even a guarantee.
It's not even a guarantee.
They used to say that
no,
if a man
the
goes
point
to
is
that to their parents and their family,
even
married,
even people that are married are still looking for soulmates. How much more?
They're looking for soulmates.
They're in the marriage. They're looking for their soulmates.
That's crazy.
How much more you that they've gone to man Pajo Miguel on you? Who are you?
Miguel on you. she would even tell her son, hey, me who hurry at show, funny best ram me why then me will me fear that me my dead what took her cool. Harry me bought like pet name or ben who say on me can Harry mama see who watch her come out. I'm outside. Let's go and see her.
Hey, so
mama banning red flag.
Boy, your friend, mommy, mama, red flag. Boy, your friend, mommy, mama. You are dating a man that calls his mother mama.
No, cause we
red
all call
flag.
her mama.
Red flag.
You know, so the betrayal and everything. It messed my day up. So, like, these are things that would literally mess you up. And then I felt he went because of the system, the hardship. I wouldn't really blame him that much.
Okay. Blame him more. No, he's not the only one who's in hardship. Please.
I don't have anything. Life really life for you,
the life, he was going through it. He was so okay. He had built his house and got cars and stuff. So he was so okay. So I didn't really understand him, but you know, we all
just
can't think for
wanted to
people.
do it. He wants green card, I would say.
No, the guy is a Ghanaian.
The girl is a Ghanaian.
It's just something that he wanted to do.
I
don't think
so he just did what he wanted to do, and then
it wasn't because of life or anything.
It's not anything.
Men and
Kasa, there are some creatures.
If I talk, I would say a whole lot of things. So I just kept it to
it's fine.
It's fine. Let's not even give him highlights. So
you know, right? You'll see her. You'll be watching her. And you'll be shy wherever you are.
It's crazy. Any final words for this whole?
Keep on calling your mother mama.
Any advice for the girlies on life in general?
Charlie, the life is really difficult. Don't pray to be an independent woman. Go for that boy. He will give you money.
Your own must be different every single time. I really last words.
Yes. So, you know, because of the hardship, people do a lot of things to get what they need. You don't have to judge people by what they do. Let's use the hookup thing, right? Because of the hardship we are in now, a lot of girls are into hookups, right? And someone would literally see them and say, oh, girl, wait, hook up, girl, Jano. But, you know, sometimes it is what they are going through. So let's limit the way we judge people by what we think or see, right? So, yeah, that's what I want to say about it. Because life is not easy. It's life in Ankasa.
So to all my sis, please keep working hard. Anything you put your mind to, just be focused. You will get there. Step by step, you will get there. Nothing comes easy, but we will get there.
Yes.
If you try the legal way and it doesn't work, try the illegal way, because at the end of the day, you can't explain.
Take good advice. Take the good advice. My sisters, we are here to, motivate you and encourage you and all of that. Yeah. It's fun listening to the other advice. Do you understand? But please listen to us. Those of us telling you to go the right way, that is the only way. There's no shortcut in this life.
They play.
Yeah.
If you rush, you're going to get what? Rashes. Please. Thank you so much for tuning in to Spill the Tea Sis with your girl, Abena Pacey. This show is proudly brought to you by Marie Stopes International Ghana. And anytime you're having issues about your sexual reproductive health, that should be your number one stop. Sometimes when you don't listen to the good advice, when you listen to the bad advice, you go and get STIs, unplanned pregnancy and all of that. Your life will become basa. But that's why Marie Stopes is here. So if you don't listen to us, you listen to the bad advice, at the end of the day, we'll still help you. Bye and thanks for tuning in. See you next time.